as the head coach at Ohio State. Clark needs 18. The kick, baseline, rising fire. Mark, Gabby.
That's always the question mark.
Inside, Fury, bottled up, Shelton, quick release, and knocks it down. J.C. Sheldon.
Texas than the last two at Duke, and she's been an important factor this last month for Ohio State.
Clark, quick release. And Caitlin Clark is...
3 points are raining down here for Iowa early on. Caitlin Clark going to her left. This handoff, you know what she's going to do. It doesn't matter how deep she is. Taylor a little slow to step up. Clark drains her first.
Up and down their players. Marshall, rising fire. Bang! Gabby Marshall.
May explode. Super senior Gabby Marshall in transition. Stop, pop. Got it to go.
McKenna Marisa and Shania Pinto round out the starting five. It's the first time this season that we've seen this five from Carolyn Keeger. Marisa with a quick trigger three and knocks it home for the first points of the afternoon on senior day.
Fire to continue to shoot the basketball. But right now, the pace of play.
Back into the action here. Minnesota still looking for their first points. Here's an open look for Gracholski from behind the arc, and she finds it. Just the third game off the bench for her, but here's another look at that Gracholski three.
Leilani Kapanis.
Pinto with 7. Skip pass into the other corner. Here's Chesky, sets her feet and fires and connects.
It has been a struggle for Minnesota to find the bottom of the net.
Chesky, a heat check. Oh, they're on fire from beyond the arc.
Jay Chesky running the floor. And
well, the Spartans team dealt with a pair of injuries. Iselin Alexander got hurt. As there's the first 3-ball in play from Natalie Leitzinger. Head coach Robin Freilich just really singing the praises of the leadership of those seniors and graduate students for the Spartans. And how about Leitzinger lighting it up here in Madison? And the one thing about A-Roll playing in that position where she's now going up against a lot of fives, she has that advantage in terms of the speed.
absolutely.
Deep three from Schrammick goes.
Have an opportunity to go into the tournament in a positive note, but then had to rebuild year after year after that. So they're just trying to get back to that comfortability and that powerhouse in the Big Ten Conference. And a conference that is so tough to play in and perform well is a tough thing to do, and she's done just that.
Northwestern shares the ball like anybody.
And this is a team that's only knocking down 5.5 threes a game right now, got it rolling underneath the basket. Cassandra Brown's trying to play catch up. She brought a defender to her. I think the spacing just has to be better for them to get one-on-one action.
It's paying off in a big way. She is so strong down in the paint.
Averaging a double-double this year as Javi drains a triple. And Illinois on the board nearly 3 minutes into the game. McKenzie with 5 on the timer. Cook left wide open. That's a 3.
You gotta love when the 3-ball is open. Makaira Cook cooking. Big play, getting to the basket. There's a lot of youth on the floor right now between both Nebraska and Illinois. A lot of the young stars to be in the Big Ten, if you will. Natalie Potts, another one for Nebraska.
First bucket goes down. And another 3 for Nebraska. That time it's Annika Stewart.
The energy, the everything. She's an elite defender in this conference as well. Even besides that energy, she loves it. Garzone. Weapons with Indiana. It's dangerous. Chloe Moore-McNeil to Garzone. Renee Alexander, the top 3-point threats, misses, and one and done allowed by the Hoosiers. Garzone wants it back. Home cooking is on today, Garzone. And I also talked to Coach Moore early in January when I had her game against Purdue, and she talked about how she built this program.
Again, Williams gets an early touch. Hansen, they've all been good and looking, but none has finished well for Hansen until that 3.
So he's got to be careful in the middle of that zone, because there's going to be hands coming from all different directions. Great job by Purdue to force the turnover.
An extra pass sets up the 3 from Alyssa Brett. I greeted you to the broadcast booth today.
Let's set the tone. Okay.
Set the tone, like Shorzy would say. Yeah. Hey, there's Abby Ellis from deep. The first 3-pointer for Purdue today.